I just did this entire look with Dollar Tree makeup. Everything was Dollar Tree, including my mascara this time, which if you followed me for a while, I don't like a lot of the mascaras, but I use Dollar Tree mascara this time. These are the stars of the show this week. This is the Be Pure bronzer, blush, and highlighter in stick form. These are the Pixi Dupes. They are wonderful. You guys have got to try these out. Stay tuned and I'm gonna show you how I got this look step by step. Welcome back for another review, and get ready with me with some new makeup from the Dollar Tree. I have gotten so much makeup over the last few weeks. I have not been able to film in a while, except for the shop with me's because we moved. You will see that there is a new background here, and we are getting things together. We had the house renovated to a degree, so we were kind of living in it, and it was renovated, and there was like all this mess and just dust and everything. So anybody who's ever had any renovation done while they're living in the house will understand that it was kind of crazy. But I'm back. I cannot wait to show you guys some of the stuff I've purchased in the last few weeks. So I got this Brow Freeze Sculpting Gel. This is by Ioni. This looks really cool. I wanted to try it out. I also have heard, and I got some edge wax because I also know that that can really just kind of do the same type of thing as a brow gel. So it can really help hold your hair in place, which makes sense because people use it for edge. I like this. I like how it smells. This is the Bee Color Edge Wax, biotin infused, long lasting hold, shea butter scented. So I do like it. Yeah, it feels like it's pretty stiff as far as like a formulation. And then this one has a little protective top. Okay, that feels stiff as well, but I wanna say like the texture's a little different. This might be a little better on, your fine hairs in your brows. I'm not sure. All right, you know what? Let's just try one side like this. Let me see. Okay, these will be able to like sculpt the brows. If you want that kind of really lifted look, my brows are not well manicured right now, but if you want that lifted look, this has some serious hold to it. This is nice. It's not too like clumpy. I think it goes on really well. There's a little bit of a different texture between the two products. So that I like, guys. And again, if you want that really lifted look, look at how defined they are. Goodness, I don't think my brow hairs have ever been that defined. I'll have to like actually cut my brows in the right manner and try this again and try maybe a more lifted look with it. But wow, that is an incredible, like my first impression is that's an incredible product. So let me try on the other side of this spoolie some of this edge wax. Let's see how that goes on. The spoolie is smaller. Yeah, you know what? It's very similar. I'm feeling like, I'm looking in my mirror for a second. I'm feeling like, yeah, you can get that definite lifted. Wow. Again, I'm gonna have to actually work on my eyebrow hairs, but I feel like you could get that lifted look very easily with either product. These are very similar. Let me see how they wear. I'll let you guys know. So you get 1.35 fluid ounces with this one, and you get a lot less in this one, obviously. Let's see, what does it say on here? I think it gives me the ounces, guys. I mean, I'm safe to say it's about half of the product so you're getting like half of the product in the Ioni that you will be getting in your Bee Color Edge Wax. And they're very similar in how they went on. And I mean, they're not dry, but all right, the Ioni side feels a little bit less chunky, if that makes sense. It's a little softer so far, but let them dry down. Let's see how it feels in a few minutes. And I'm telling you, it's just strange for it not to have like a weight of any sort or a volume indication, but it does not anywhere. Anyhow, we will try them both. Really nice products. So far I'm liking. Okay, so I've already done my SPF. I've already done under my eyes with They have discontinued, unfortunately, as far as I can tell, the Skin Nutrition Botanicals Under Eye Serum, the roller. So I've been using the one by Be Pure, which is really nice as well. I like both of them, and you know, the one at Be Pure you can still find. So I found this Believe All Over Glow Illuminator. There we go. A really nice illuminator. So I've already tried it out, and honestly, a pump and a half is all I can use. Look at that. Look at how illuminating it is. It is like the most shimmery, without like big chunks of glitter, but it is like this shimmery, beautiful, like illuminator that can go underneath or on top of your foundation. So I don't know if you can see, but it just gave me like a glow that is not as, I don't know, it's not as in your face, it's not as bright of a glow as that other illuminator I had tried. I think that one was Revlon. I want to say it was something I found at the Dollar Tree as a closeout. And that one was just like extremely glowy, which I liked, but this is like more subtle. So I think I'm gonna like it, especially under this Revlon Color Stay Light Cover Foundation. I found this at the Dollar Tree as a closeout. This is a little bit dark for me right now, so I'm gonna just lighten it up a little bit with some concealer from LA Colors. So let me just do that now on my mixing tray. I've already tried this. It is fairly sheer, but I do like the coverage and the color once I correct it. And I like how it applies. I'm gonna use a brush. I'm gonna use, this is the Sassy and Chic foundation brush. I love this foundation brush. Okay, let me just mix this a little. And so I can get like, you know, the right color for my skin every time when I just do my, you know, individual mixing. Okay, let's see. That's close. That's very close. I think I need just a tad bit more of the foundation because it's a little bit light. Let's see. Okay, that's better, I think. Yep. I think that blends into my neck very well. And so let me apply. I'll apply all over. And I tried this once before, and it is like a sheer to, not sheer, but like a sheer to light coverage. It's not heavy duty coverage at all. But with a brush, I think you can get more of like a light, almost medium coverage, and it is really wearable and breathable, and of course very light feeling, and yet I still get like that kind of just coverage that I want to even out my skin tone. This is the type of thing that I would probably wear daily. You know, I am not a big heavy coverage person, and like recently I showed you guys a look with Prolux, which I really like. But it is a much heavier duty, heavy coverage type of foundation. Can you guys see how beautifully that goes on and how the illuminator is kind of just underneath it, just giving me like extra glow onto my skin. I don't look like greasy or like I need powder, but it just is a little glowy. I'm kind of loving that. Loving that. So that is pretty well buffed in. So I love that. And then of course I'm going to do a little bit of concealing. I have not been able to find that other concealer by La Mercier or La Mercier, however you say it, in a really long time. And I loved it. It was like, I liked the shade 114 and 115 together. I think I have one of them. Like I have a little bit of one, I think it's 114. And that's it. So if I find them again, I will start using them. They're a little bit better coverage, like heavier coverage than this concealer, but I don't think they're as hydrating as this concealer is. This is a serum concealer, and it has hyaluronic acid in it with some other really good ingredients. And so it's like, on the one hand, I want the hydration, but on the other hand, I do want a little bit of coverage that's a little bit heavier coverage for concealer. But anyway, this does a really good job. I do use it many days. I do use it on a regular basis. So I love it. So that's that. I found these Pixi Dupes. These are stick bronzer blush and highlighter. Now the blush I found is raspberry, but apparently there's one more, which I did not see at my Dollar Tree. And I really, really want to try these out today. So let's just dig into them. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, cool. Okay, it's got a little thing on top to protect it. And then look at that. That is awesome. It's like, it's a little illuminating. Let's see. Yeah, a little bit. There's like a little bit of like a illumination to it. A little bit of shimmer. So let's just try it. I might have put too much, but let's see. Let's see. Oh my gosh, it feels good. It feels like almost slippery and a little bit soft. So it feels really good. I like the color more than I thought I was going to. I was a little worried about this color because there is a darker one and this is kind of the lighter one. Honestly, I probably could use the darker one. It probably would not be too dark for me. I feel like the packaging looks like brick red or like very dark, but the actual product isn't as dark when it goes on as maybe it kind of looks at first glance. So let's see, let's just put just the littlest bit more. Let's just see how it goes on. Let's see. It's not telling me what the ingredients are on there, but I guess the packaging probably will. Let's see. There's glycerin in it. There's wax. Yeah, it looks like it's really good, pretty natural ingredients. Yeah, I probably could have gone with the darker one, but I kind of like this. Like my early spring complexion is not, I haven't tanned yet. So I kind of like this for right now. And for winter, my winter skin and my early spring. Okay, so let's try this raspberry blush. This is really exciting. I do love the Pixi brand products. I have used them in the past. Right now, I think I only have one Pixi brand product, and it is a blush. Ooh, look at that. That is so pretty, guys. And this little thing that protects it, I'm loving it. I love the packaging. Oh my gosh, isn't that gorgeous? Look at that beautiful color. All right, let's try and put just a little, maybe I overdid it, just a little bit on. I'm gonna try to use the blush brush, Sassy and Chic. Let's see what it ends up looking like, because I might have overdone. No, I mean, it's beautiful. I don't know that I overdid it. That is beautiful. There's a little bit of like an illuminization, although, do I think that is the illuminizer underneath? It might be, because that doesn't look very illuminizing. It might be the illuminizer that I used, but it's very pretty. What a pretty color. I am loving these. These would be really nice for travel. I'm gonna be traveling this summer just a little bit here in the United States, and then next summer I'm planning on traveling, hopefully, to Europe. So those would be really nice in my travel bag all together, you know, and let's see how it lasts. But I bet it's gonna be a nice everyday application because it feels good. It feels like a good application. And they're blendable and they're pigmented. That is absolutely stunning. I am in love. Of course, the Dollar Tree, all the manufacturers do a really good job with blush. I feel like blush, highlight generally they do a good job with. Eyeshadows, really good job with. It's eyeliners and mascara, they don't do great. The only mascara that's good is the Ioni one with fibers. That's it. The other one that I did like was the Be Pure with hyaluronic acid, and it was okay, but I really don't use it. I really don't. Now that the Ioni came out with fibers, I don't use it. Okay, well, here's the highlight. Let's see what this looks like. I'm really excited. These are so nice. And then, of course, I got so many like new eyeshadows and lip products, and it's just so much has been launched at the Dollar Tree since the last time we've been together to do a Get Ready With Me. Look at that. So pretty. All right, let's just kind of, oh, am I doing it wrong? Oh no, okay. So that's the color. That's very pretty. Oh yeah, okay. It's getting on the skin. It's definitely depositing some nice highlight. So let me just kind of buff that in. It's pretty. I can see that. That's very pretty. So it's subtle, but I kind of think that that's very beautiful. Let's see how it's gonna do below the brow bone, if that's gonna give me any sort of a luminizing effect. So this is very subtle, I will say that. But sometimes I find the powder highlights, like they're just a little too, they're too much sometimes for like everyday use. Maybe like evening, you want a little bit more, you know, kind of pop of highlight, something that's more shimmery or reflective. That's pretty though. I think it's very subtle, but still really beautiful. I like that. I like that. I've heard some people not like this, but I like it. I think it is gorgeous. So the three of these together, oh, so pretty, so pretty. Loving, loving that. Okay, so under the brow highlight, I'm not sure that it's like the best, but it's also not the worst. But I like it on my cheeks. I really do. Because like I said, for every day, I'm not really into like a in-your-face shine. A lot of people, I guess, walk around shiny. And I think in my everyday life, I don't. So that is just beautiful. Okay, so for lip products. Oh, I also want to say, guys, I got this, the Lip and Cheek tint by Be Pure. So this is similar to like that Milk Makeup dupe that Ione did, I think. And I've heard that these are not as pigmented, but it's a buildable coverage, which honestly, the Milk Makeup ones, I was like, ooh, they're a little fast to dry. I mean, I'm sorry, the Ione ones that were the Milk Makeup dupes, they're a little fast to dry, and they're very pigmented, but it was like hard to kind of, cute, it has a little thing to, it was kind of hard to work with them, I thought. Oh my God, that's beautiful. Every time I open one of these jelly products, I just can't help but, you know, just be amazed at how pretty they look. They're just so wet looking. Okay, so here is, oh yeah. I think I'm gonna like that a little better because it seems to be a little bit more blendable. I feel like it's a little easier to work with. And look at that, guys. That's a beautiful color. Ooh, I am loving this. It's buildable, completely buildable. That is gorgeous. I might like this a little more than I liked the Ione product. And I really like the Ione product a lot. But look at that. That is so pretty. And I feel like you have a few more seconds to work with it and to kind of blend it. And you know what? Now that it's set, guys, it's just like set, which is the advantage to this. Like if you're gonna be in hot weather, this or the Ione product, like just, that's what you should be using. It will not budge. It's going to just give you, you know, a really good, and look, I'm having trouble getting it off with my micellar water wipe, but it's gonna give you really good color and it's gonna last even in the heat. So what a nice product. But there were so many great products out these last couple of weeks. So of course we got this hydrating lip gloss by Beauty Intuition. These are so pretty. I have another one already open that's not nude. It's like the little bit darker one. And I've been using that all the time, every day. And then we also got a couple of LA Colors Duo Lip Liner pencils. And I am loving. There's this one, and there was one more that I got, and I'm loving both of them. I've already used them. They last a long time. The color payoff is excellent. I just, you know, I love it. So this one is in the color, tell me the color here. It's a creamy formula. Oh, Dreamy Delight. Dreamy Delight. And it is really dreamy and really delightful. So I think I'm going to use a little bit of this. They're so creamy and they are so pigmented. And the other LA Colors lip liners that I've used have not been like this. Like they're not as pigmented. And I don't think they went on as easily. Okay. So, and you could obviously make a really nice ombre effect with the other side. My dog's over there making some rough noises. Woof. She's sitting over there barking at somebody or something, as she does. So I'll just show you a swatch of this one. It's so beautiful. So beautiful, guys. But I kind of wanted to try this nude lip gloss with this. Let's see how this works. These lip glosses are so pigmented, but they're still nice and shiny. I like the applicators. They're not as nice as some of the other applicators that come with the other, my dog is really having a fit over there, lip glosses, but you can still get a very nice look. I'm loving it. Shiny, pigmented, I think they go together very well. You see in the mirror. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I like it. Absolutely beautiful. So what a nice combination. I think that these two are a really nice combination. This might be my new combination for work in the coming weeks because, you know, there's so much that comes out every single week at the Dollar Tree, and so much of it is beautiful. I also wanted to try the Juicy Cakes one, but I'll try this next time. I really like that it comes with a pencil and the lip gloss in the same container, you know, so I like that. Okay, so I found this eyeliner by Prideful, and I also had picked up a little while ago this Marie Claire. I'm not sure which one I'm going to use today. Let's see. Let's try them. Let's see. Okay, that's like sticky. All right, let's see. This looks, oh, okay, it looks really nice. I think that might be as nice as what Ione used to put out. Their new black eyeliner, the one with like the pink writing, is awful. But the one they used to put out with the white writing, so good. This feels a lot like that. This feels very creamy and very pigmented. It feels really nice. So it's Prideful. Let's see, eyeline, eyeliner pencil, and there's just one of them. I didn't see any other color, so it's just black, which, you know, is nice and classic. And I do wear black eyeliner. Most days I wear brown, but I will wear a black eyeliner, especially if I'm wearing like a black shirt like I have on right now or some dark clothing. I will certainly probably opt more for a black eyeliner. Okay, let's see about this one. All right, so this is a felt liner. Yeah, that looks really nice. I think I will use the felt liner today. I just kind of feel like I want to try a little bit of like a sharp line on my eyes and, you know, kind of just play around with that. So let me put this on. I'll be right back. Okay, that is quite nice. I can make a nice sharp line with this. This is really pretty. So I found a couple more duos. One is brown and one is pink. And I kind of thought, honestly, that I just wanted to go into the brown and do a little bit of shimmer on my lid and kind of be a one and done today. Sometimes I just want something fast, something pretty. So I think I'm just gonna take that shimmer. Let's see what it ends up looking like. This one, just a fluffy brush. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, not too much color payoff, which is okay. I just want something light and one and done, like I said. Yeah, I'm liking it. I think it's pretty. I might take just a little bit of this brown, this light brown, and get into my crease area and just get a little bit of color. Nothing too crazy today. I don't feel like doing a whole eye look, and I just want to like get ready, run out the door, and have just a little bit of makeup on. So very pretty. I like it a lot. Yeah. Okay, I will say the Marie Claire is harder to get off than the Prideful just now when I was trying to remove it. Let's see. Let's do a couple of swatches with the other one, pink. I love these duos. I think that they are probably the best quality of eyeshadow at the Dollar Tree. Now I love Beauty Intuition, the new eyeshadows. I bought a couple of those. I think I'll do a nice look, eyeshadow look next time with the next Get Ready With Me, but that's those two colors, really pretty. This would be nice all over the lid. That would just darken things up just a bit. And then you could probably use the shimmer, you know, with like a spray just to kind of get the most color payoff possible. That would be really, really nice looking. Okay, I just have a lot of like packaging here. I finally found this Glow Finish Blend Extender. I think you can use this as a finishing spray. I've seen a lot of people do it. It's Real Techniques. It's name brand find, $1.25. It's supposed to hydrate and brighten. And I'm gonna use that, I think, today instead of my La Mercier Last All Day setting spray, which I do love. So let's see here. What I do wanna tell you guys, I found these LA Colors stick eyeshadows. I have a purple one too. I've been using the purple one. I love it. I think it's like an easy one and done. I absolutely think it's like the best shadow stick, but let's see. Maybe I can put a little bit in my inner corner. Oh yeah, that's gonna really help brighten up my inner corner a little. And then let's see if I can't use it under the brow. Yep, that's a little better. as a highlighter, I think. Yeah, that is really nice. And then let me just swatch the white one, which since I use the gold, I won't use the white today, but I have like a lot of brown on. I wanted to use a little bit of gold with that, but let's see. The white one is right here. Oh, that is beautiful. Guys, look at that. That is like some serious white. That is really pretty, really pretty, really shimmery. I love it. Okay, so some really good finds the last like few weeks at the Dollar Tree. You just have to hunt and hunt and hunt and enjoy yourself, and you will find all the great finds. So I'm gonna use my like OG Be Pure infused pressed face powder. I like this powder a lot to just set, especially under the eyes. It doesn't get as white as the other Be Pure powder. It doesn't get like so white casted. It's a much more neutral shade of powder. So that took down a lot of like my bronzer and blush. And I thought I had put too much on. Actually, it's very pretty. Okay, so let's go ahead and set using this blend extender. Let's see if this works. Let's see. It's a nice mist. Okay, the smell is not fabulous, but it is really a nice mist. Let's see how this dries down for me. Handy dandy face fan that was out a few months ago at the Dollar Tree. I hope you guys picked one up because I love this thing. Oh wow, it feels good. It feels like it just kind of, can you guys see how it just kind of like blended the powder right in? That is a really nice product. That is a high-end product there. So if you find any, I got 2 of them thinking to myself, Real Techniques is a really good brand. So I got 2. So pick them up if you see them. I am loving this lip color. I like the combination too. Okay, I'm going to do my my eyelashes. Just kind of curl them up a little bit. And I will show you guys, whoever has not seen it, the Ioni lengthening. It's really the only one. Now, I don't like the wand that much, but it is the only formulation. I wonder, do I have a clean spoolie? I do. I wonder if like just a clean spoolie would do a little better. Well, I'm not sure. I don't know if I've just messed up a spoolie, but I have so many of them. But you can see right away, my lashes are thicker. They're longer, just with one coat. Okay, so we will let this dry down and I'll put a second coat on just so you guys can see, because I'm thinking I am gonna put some false lashes on today. I have some I really wanna try. They're the Ioni Halfling lashes. This is Light Foxy Crisscross. I've used these once before and I really liked them, so I kind of wanted to try them out again. Oh yeah, it's a little bit of a better formula than I remember. And I actually think the spoolie did a little bit better than the wand. I'm not a big fan of this wand. It's just big, it's tapered, it's hard to get each strand of hair, in my opinion. But this formula does last all day. It does not transfer or flake for at least like 7 good hours. 6 or 7 good hours, maybe 8. Everything transfers and flakes eventually. I've worn things for 12 hours, like even Maybelline, and it will start to flake around hour 10, and it's a much better product. It's more expensive, it's higher end than the Ioni, but this does a really good job. If you want to just stick to budget makeup, for your everyday stuff, I wear this to work all the time without a problem. So, okay, let me put my lashes on and I will be right back. If you'd like to learn how to do lashes, I do have a lash tutorial, which I can link below so that, you can just see how to put lashes on. But I use like a tool that really helps me, and, just placing the lashes. And it's really easy. Once you get the hang of it and you get the hang of kind of how long you have to wait for the adhesive to kind of get tacky, they go on really easy and really fast. I'll be right back. Okay, they're on. I really think they're so pretty. They're these half lashes that, Ioni put out in some other launches that they had. The most recent launch they have out, I didn't see any half lashes, but I did see some very attractive full lashes, and you can always cut them, to kind of make you know, a sort of half lash. But anyhow, these are the lashes. So guys, I loved everything that we tried today. There's nothing I think was a fail. I really do like these. I think that it is subtle, but it's still there. I want to see how it lasts during the day, but you can see it's like nighttime right now, so I'll have to reapply tomorrow and see how it really lasts. But I've been using the purple one of these, and these last a good long time. So these are really, really nice products that have just come out by LA Colors. I, of course, love the duos. Their quads are really good too, the LA Colors quads. I love those. Marie Claire, I've heard some mixed reviews on this. First impression is that I like it. I like it so much. I think it is a nice product, but let's see how it performs over the next, you know, week or so and see, like, you know, if it's gonna really last and not dry out and kind of keep performing the way that it did today. I am gonna try this out next time, the Prideful one. I need a new replacement for the Ione pencil stick that they have ruined. I'm so mad at Ione. I don't know how they could do that. The fiber lengthening mascara, it went on a little bit better with a spoolie. I felt like it was just a little bit, I could get each of the hairs of my eyelashes. So, you know, it's a pretty good product. It has to be with fibers. The other mascara by Ione, by any of the brands at the Dollar Tree, I don't think are worth it at all. The brow freeze, so like I'm liking it a lot. It's soft, it's not crunchy, but it seems that you can get that like really strong hold with this brow freeze, but I think you can also get a similar hold with the edge wax, and you get double the edge wax in here. So either product I think is a really good buy. It's a really good find. I love this Glow Finish Extender. This is the Real Techniques. I think you can use it as a finishing spray. I don't see why not. I realize that's not how it's intended. It says shake while spray on sponge, press into skin and blend or spray directly onto face to refresh your look. You can do that as well. But I actually do think that this is like doing a nice job of sort of setting my makeup. So that was a really great find. And then that Believe Beauty Illuminizer, which I've lost in the makeup I have right here, but I really like it. I think it gave me a nice illumination. You can still kind of see it right in these areas. And, you know, it's not, I don't look greasy, but I look like a little bit glowy. So I am loving this look, guys. I hope you guys can find all of these products at your local Dollar Tree. Next time, I'm also going to put this in the batch of try next time because I really think this is pretty. It was so pretty on the back of my hand. Like, I am surprised at how beautiful it looked. You know, so, oh, and the lip products, I forgot. Both of these are just fabulous. So this is Beauty Intuition, and this is LA Colors Duo Lip Liners. Of course, you can also use the other side of the lip liner and get, you know, more of like an ombre effect towards the center of your lips. But so beautiful, guys. As always, the Dollar Tree has all these beautiful new launches for makeup, and it does not disappoint at all. You can get a whole look, a beautiful look with everything, single step, from bronzer to blush to eyeshadow to lip products to, you know, false eyelashes at the Dollar Tree for $1.25 each product, and these products are fabulous. There is no reason to spend more. So, like I always say, go to Dollar Tree first and then go to Target and Walmart, and you will be saving yourself $1 or $2, more than $1 or $2 probably. Anyway, and I hope you guys like this look. Until next time, take care.